The Rife Center is proud to present Grand Jam 2022 featuring the Band Perry. July 23rd at the Itasca County Fairgrounds in Grand Rapids. Coyote Wild kicks off this epic musical event at 2 p.m., followed by Roll On, the Best of Alabama tribute band starting at 4 p.m. Then special guests Diamond Rio. Don't miss Grand Jam with the Band Perry.
Hello and welcome to the Herald-Review Monday Sports Update. I'm your host, Blake Mortensen. The Grand Rapids Post-60 Legion baseball team hosted the 46th Annual Grand Rapids Invitational over the weekend at Bob Streeter Field in Grand Rapids and Portage Park. Grand Rapids opened things up with a 3-2 victory over Taconite on Friday morning. Dominic Broberg was the winning pitcher in the ballgame, going all 7 innings and striking out 4. And then Grand Rapids lost to Anoka 12-4 on Friday evening and 10-5 to North St. Paul. On Saturday, it was a 1-2 weekend for Grand Rapids in that tournament. And now starting on Tuesday, Grand Rapids will play in the Lakeview tournament down in Duluth. For the Taconite Legion baseball team, of course, they fell to Grand Rapids 3-2 Friday morning, and then they lost to Anoka 19-18 in an over 4-hour matchup on Saturday morning at Portage Park. In other news, the Minnesota Twins won their series versus Colorado over the weekend 2-1 after dropping the opening game on Friday 1-0. It was a 6-3 win on Sunday for the Twins as Joe Ryan picked up his 6th win of the season on the mound. And now the Twins will play 5 games in 4 days versus the second-place Cleveland Guardians in the AL Central, who are 2 back behind Minnesota. Sonny Gray will pitch tonight against Tristan McKenzie in Game 1 of the series in Cleveland. In other Twins news, pitching coach Wes Johnson is leaving the team after accepting a pitching coach job with the LSU college baseball team. Johnson will stay with the team through the Cleveland series, and then the Twins will have a new pitching coach starting this weekend. And finally, the Colorado Avalanche have won the Stanley Cup after defeating Tampa Bay 2-1 in Game 6 last night. The Stanley Cup for Colorado is their 3rd in franchise history. For the Grand Rapids Herald-Review Monday Sports Update, I'm your host, Blake Mortensen. Thank you for watching.
Good afternoon. It's Monday, June 27th, and I'm Gabby with your Grand Rapids Herald-Review News Brief. Here's a look at today's headlines. Itasca County Board explores options for the S Lake Canister site. Itasca County will continue to explore options for a new canister site in S Lake. At Tuesday's County Board meeting, Environmental Services Coordinator Greg Stoltz provided information regarding the request to approve the relocation of the S Lake Canister site. The current site is in need of repairs and is not owned by the county. It is owned by the city of S Lake and is registered as an existing landfill, according to county documents. Stoltz said the Squaw Lake Canister site is one of the county's oldest, and they have had bears break into the site in recent years. The county road leading to the current site is minimally maintained, and with the secluded property along it allows for illegal dumping of garbage. We just have no room to expand. We can't put roll-offs in there. Trucks can't get in and out comfortably. We need a new gate, a new building, Stoltz said. We've been trying to keep it going while we talked about a new location. The proposed new site is located northwest of the current site and is located along State Highway 46. The county sent letters to adjacent property owners to notify them of the potential new site. At the June 24th board meeting, a resident of S Lake raised concerns about the safety of adding a canister site at the proposed location. We want to make sure that we don't rush it, Stoltz said. We look at everything, we want all input. County commissioners made no decision about the new site, and it was a consensus of the board to direct staff to research traffic concerns for the current relocation option and to continue to resource other locations. IEDC is luring workers to Itasca County. The Itasca Economic Development Corporation, IEDC, has initiated an incentive program to get workers to move to Itasca County. The initiative is entitled Luring You to Itasca. In an attempt to alleviate the worker shortage, the program is offering $2,000 in cash, $50 to a local brewery, $50 to a local meat shop, and a 20-quart cooler to full-time workers who move to Itasca County from at least 75 miles away. Luring You to Itasca is a recent addition as of June 1st to the local marketing campaign Thrive Up North, which is in its third year. Thrive Up North has primarily had a focus on people's stories related to life in Itasca County. The IEDC partnered with public and private organizations for this campaign, such as Visit Grand Rapids, the City of Grand Rapids, Itasca County, Grand Itasca, and many more. Many of these organizations were in dire need of a larger workforce. The IEDC hopes to attract a variety of people to the county through its new incentive program. It doesn't matter what industry you work in, says IEDC President Tamara Lowney. We have left it really broad because we want to attract all workers. Itasca County's worker shortage issue began in sync with the rest of the state pre-COVID and was exacerbated by the pandemic. This growing problem, along with an increasing demand for workers in Itasca County, has motivated the Thrive Up North and Luring You to Itasca campaigns. Lowney says there is some really large growth happening. So that, coupled with an already short workforce, makes an effort that is really important to us to attract from the outside. Falcon chicks at Minnesota Power sites are ready to fly with names from area elementary school students. Peregrine falcon families at both Minnesota Power's nesting sites appear to be thriving. Teams from the Raptor Resource Project in Decorah, Iowa, and Minnesota Power's recently climbed the stacks at Boswell Energy Center in Cohasset and Hibbard Renewable Energy Center in Duluth to check on the chicks in the nest boxes. 3 chicks hatched at each site this spring, as well as all 6 appeared well fed and healthy. The chicks all have names too, thanks to area school children. Students at Cohasset Elementary School named the Boswell nestlings Hawkeye, Tiberius from the movie Secret Life of Pets, and Frightful from the book My Side of the Mountain. Students at Starbase, Minnesota Duluth named the chicks at Hibbard. They are Lewis, Agrius, and Flecka. With the fledglings underway just a few days, bird enthusiasts can still see the families via Minnesota Power's Falcon Cam at mnpower.com/FalconCam. Grand Rapids State Bank provides financial literacy learning resources to local schools. Local students are getting free education in how to manage their money. Thanks to Grand Rapids State Bank's sponsorship, over 1,740 students and teachers at 11 schools in Itasca County have free access to Banzai. Banzai is an award-winning online financial literacy program and content library of articles, calculators, and personalized coaches. All of these resources are available to students at home or in the classroom via any device that can access the internet. Banzai is a web-based financial literacy program. Kids get their own accounts and they work through assignments that are based on real life, says Morgan Vandegrift, co-founder of Banzai. But because Grand Rapids State Bank is sponsoring it, local schools get it for free. More than ever, it's important that kids develop sound financial skills to prepare them for the real world. Grand Rapids State Bank realizes that, and they're doing something about it. ISD 318 Superintendent Matt Gross added, "This is an example of a community partner working with the school district to meet an important need for students. In this case, practical knowledge for life. We applaud partners like Grand Rapids State Bank who step up and pitch in." Thanks for listening to today's Grand Rapids Herald-Review News Brief. We hope you have a great rest of your day.